Okay, so this is this week's video. There'll be another one at the end of the week after a load of fiberglass in and various bits and bobs. There'll be a whole weekend on it basically, so there'll be quite a big update on probably Sunday night or Monday. But this is what I've been doing this week. You'll probably see a few things already, but I'll run through them. So basically the arches, which I'll put pictures up, have all been taken off, so both quarters have come off. The front sill, the side sills, even not front sills, they've also been looked at as well. The bottom half section has been cut away, as you can see. So there's a cut there and a cut there. This side hasn't been fiberglassed yet because I ran out of fiberglass, but the other side is fiberglassed and had a first layer of filler on, which I'll show you in a minute. But this basically is going to have 2 layers of fiberglass put over here to basically get blended back into the sill, because these are now fitted properly. These are all screwed on there, screwed on in the corners over there, and obviously this will all be fiberglassed in properly as well. I've also fiberglassed all around the rear spoiler in here, this section, and also on the other side. Well, I'll show the other side, but basically all this has been fiberglass. It's now in filler stage, so I can't really show the fiberglass on that one, but you get the idea. There's also been some bolstering on the fiberglass on this section here where the light bar is going to get to, which I'm going to be working on the light bar fairly soon once I've got all the shaping right on the rear end. So I had some fresh fiberglass put in this section here. It's gone further up and also bolstered the back of the bumper, because this was all very flimsy and flexible, because obviously it's all been cut out. So that's now had a nice load of fiberglass here in there, plus a few extra bits in here just to make things a bit more solid. Obviously I haven't seen none of that anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, that's looking quite good. Where we're going, this side looks a bit different. So it's all been fiberglassed again. It's got to be fiberglassed in this side here, so I haven't done the filler work up to the side, just because there's no point, because it's been fiberglassed anyway. And obviously that's going to get blended into the side of the car here. Obviously this piece here is roughly where it's cut before, and it's cut in the same place there. Obviously that's been fiberglassed over again. I've got to do a bit more work on this to get the shape here, because it's not quite right, but again that'll be done the weekend, so that's nice and straightforward. But you can see it's had a first layer of filler. Ignore the dodgy filler work as per usual, it's just one of those things that happens with my filler work. But also this has all been blended in, so rather than having a sort of step here where the old panel on the old videos and old pictures you'll see, this was basically sort of screwed in, and then that was basically it really. But now it's all been fiberglassed up there, and the fiberglass also goes down here because there's quite big panel gaps on these. And to be fair, to make sure it's not going to start cracking and stuff, I thought what I'd do is I'll put it into the gap. The boot now opens. Oh, actually I can't do that because, hang on a minute, let me zoom out a minute. There we go. Right, let's open this. Okay, the boot now opens. As you can see, the spoiler's gone. It's going to be on basically some sections here, so there'll be some pieces inside both ends, and the spoiler will be removable. So that basically sits like that. That's why I can see the ends. I probably should have mentioned that before. But inside here, obviously all the audio's in here, but you can see where I'm coming in here. So the fiberglass has now gone over the top of here, into there, and along the bottom just a little bit. There's basically 2 layers all the way down, and that's literally gone over the top. So there's nothing there for any water to get into. Obviously there's channels here anyway for water to go down, but there's literally nowhere for it to go. It's going to close the panel gap up, and it's obviously going to blend it in properly here, and it'll just stop it cracking. That's the idea. This piece hasn't been done yet, mainly because none of this has been flatted back yet. That's still auto flex. It's not painted, this car, so it's all in sort of what's it called, plastic wrap basically. Well, not a wrap, like a plastic spray wrap, like plastic dip, but gloss is the basic idea of that. But that's all coming off. This hasn't yet, so I can't do anything with that, but it's going to be blended into there anyway, so it should look quite good when it's all done. And again, around here, it's had all fiberglass around here. I'm up to this section here. You can see where it's been done there. There's a few screws in here, and there's some bonding stuff, some tiger seal behind all of this panel, all of this section behind here. So it's it's not going very far, put it that way. But obviously once it's all fiberglassed in as well, it's really not going very far. I've also been tidying up this section down here. This all had all the paint and stuff started being taken off, well, the Autoflex again. The sills were all hanging off, so now they've been screwed all in. These are all going to be fiberglassed the weekend as well. So all this is going to be, all the paint's going to be taken off, the old flip paint here. That's how old it is. Flip paint's like 2 builds ago. But that's basically been ground back. All the fiberglass is going over there, and it's going to come up to this level. No point going in here because there's black trim, that one, that goes over the top. So basically I'm going to fiberglass up to that area. Obviously get rid of all the rust and stuff, treat the rust. There's a few little patches here and there. Trim a bit of this back. That should look quite good. I might, if I can as well, resin the door cards, because I've got to take these off to do some sanding in behind these, so I've got to take them off anyway. So I'm tempted to do those at the weekend as well, while I'm having been thinking about that. But yeah, that's where I am at the minute. But quite a lot done, to be honest. This weekend, lots and lots to do, but I'll do as much as I can. But yeah, feel free to comment, usual stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already, you can keep up to date with all the updates and stuff. And then obviously by the end of this weekend, get ready for a load more work on this. So yeah, feel free to comment and say subscribe if you can as well, and it all helps.